What's up everybody, Firefly here, and you're watching Firefly Tips. In this video I'm going to show you how to use Ibis paint. Of course I'm no expert at it, but I have learned a few cool tricks and stuff like that. Tricks and things that could help you guys also improve your editing and stuff. So let's open up the but before we begin, of course, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, and of course give you a thumbs up. So this is the Ibis Paint home screen. Here you can take a look at the daily ranking, and then go to your gallery, collections, or online gallery. Now, as you can see, I have made a few edits around here already, and this blue lioness here is made entirely by me. I mean, usually I use a line art to do this, but this time I kinda did it a whole different way. I traced Sarabi, this image right here, I traced it and then turned it into this. I'm going to show you a little bit of how I did it. A few things you should know when you do this. So to make your lines more steady and more accurate, it's best you enable the stabilizer button, the stabilizer, where it would be. And before you begin any work, you should create a second layer and try to draw on that second layer, not on the original layer. Because if you want to delete a line, it'll take the image with it. So just draw on the second layer and make sure that the layer that you are drawing on is under the original layer. Or wait a minute, no. Well, yeah, and make sure that the layers are correctly organized. Like now, for example, right here I have the selection layer on the top, which can be moved anywhere, but my background layer is at the bottom, which is the primary layer right now, and the secondary layer is the lioness. But the third layer, it's not in use, so I can also delete it if I want to, but right now I don't need to delete it. So if I switch these layers places, the lioness will disappear. As you can see, the background becomes the primary layer. Background becomes a layer, and then if I switch them back, the lioness is back. So it's important to keep your layers organized correctly, otherwise you might mess up, or you will definitely mess up. But if you want your lines to be a bit steady, enable the stabilizer button, and that you can do weird, but it doesn't show stabilizer here. Oh right, now it does. The stabilizer is right here. Press this button here, that hand button on top of the screen. It's third from right. And right here you can what you can do here is enable force fade, which will force fade the beginning and the end of the line, so only the middle the line will remain. And here you can kind of increase or decrease the length of the start of the line and the end of the line. And then you can also shape of fade, you can adjust that. And you can also do the select the method, which is in real time or after. By default it's on real time. And drawing tool is, well, drawing tool is more like prepared lines, like circles, squares, and all that, ovals and all shapes. And as you can see there, like this thing for example, or this, or you know, any of these. So that. The next thing I want to show you is something more about lighting and shading. So if you want to add shade, what you want to do is also well, if you have the original layer, if you traced something like on screenshot from Lion King, you might want to go to the layer. You want to go to the layers and decrease the opacity of the original layer, so you can see through the original layer, so you can see the shading, and you can kind of trace that as well. But since I deleted the original layer so I could free up some space here, I can't really show that. But what I can show is that you can also shade the add the shade by simply going to color that you want, by going to firstly going to the tools, selecting the eyedropper and tapping the color that you want to select, which is a dark blue one in my case. Then go to the color selection and make the color slightly darker blue, and then you know, decrease the opacity of the color like that, and oh no, it doesn't. It should be shading, but it's not. You can just decrease the opacity, and it should let you shade. The shading what you want to add. Okay, interesting. Oh, nice. I didn't know this existed here. So this is another section of the app where you can find some colors, probably the color you previously used, and you can set this color in here as well, like that. Easy as that. Now about the shading. I think there should be a way to do that, but you might want to grab this fat line and then oh right, this line, then do the opacity like that, and then careful along the chin line for my lioness. I'll try to shade it here. By the way, it doesn't work. Oh no. Again. Well, I ain't looking that good, but it's still better than nothing. So that's about how you shade. Now if you want to add lighting to your eyes, for example, well, that's a whole other story. but in the tutorials I learned that also you have to open the layers and then do the opaciting, and well, it should allow you to add lighting, or you can also do oh yeah, you can also select the color of the eyes, which is also blue for me, so I will quickly grab the eyedropper tool again and select blue. I'll select the eye color. Right. I'll select the eye color, and then if I want to add a lighting, what I do is go back to the line and I adjust the opacity a little bit, and then I head over to the color selector and make the color a bit like that, and well, I made the color brighter, so that can be done like that. Like that, and now you can add lighting. Oh, I probably should choose a different, no, this, okay. No, I need to, I still need to go to this thing. Okay. Like that, you can add some lighting here. And the next thing that you probably should know is how to actually merge layers, because you're gonna need to do that. When you create a line art, you're gonna need to merge layers. Now, which means that, like, for example, you draw the ears, both of the ears, and you have already drawn the head, for example, and the eyes and everything. Then you want to merge the two parts together, and they're on separate layers. So you can merge the layers by pressing this button that has the two black arrow triangular symbols kind of pointing at each other, and there's a line in the middle and a curved arrow pointing downwards. So, and you can also do it horizontally. There are two ways to do it. So yeah, now if I zoom out, as you can see, this is how it looks like. Well, honestly, the shading does look pretty bad, but I couldn't do any better right now. This is my first time doing it. So the next thing is the tools. Let's see the tools. So there is this now paintbrush, the eraser. Then there is this line thickness, I think. Yeah, felt tip pen soft, and you can just choose what kind of line you want here. You can have a blurry one, dip pen, soft, dip pen, hard, dip pen, bleed. Yikes. So yeah, you can choose from all of these. Well, options, and you can also customize it to your own liking. Whoa. So yeah, the next one, there's also is FX, whatever that is. Oh, those are like filters. You can add filters here too, as you can see. I actually didn't know that. Whoa! A purple one, nice. What? Red. It kind of makes the lioness in the background go completely away, like disappear. And there's also multiple categories here, like adjust color, blur, style, draw, AI, artistic, pixelate, transform and frame. Let's go to frame. Well, there's not much in the frame section. And, ooh! Okay, this is funny. Like this one, for example. Fisheye lens. To make her head look like a flipping circle. And there's pixelate. Ooh, yeesh. I wouldn't do that. Artistic, yeah. You can add, let's say, a filter. And as you can see, this is how the filter looks like when it's added, but I haven't confirmed that I want to add it. And I doubt that I will add it at all, because it looks pretty bad. So I'm just gonna click the red X to cancel. And then there's also this this thing, magic wand. It also supports the opacity and color. And then there's also strength, expansion, and other settings like I don't even know what they do. Gap recognition, distance to recognize, continuous filling. Well, that's pretty useful, I think. I don't know, I haven't used it. Underline and all that. Then there's also liquid, and that comes with like liquify settings here, like liquify type, and the lines here, and the type here, like this sound clock or whatever this is. Yes, and there's eraser, I think, and the moon. Now there's also text, how to add text, of course. So yeah, if you want to add a text, for example, what you want to do is just firstly you have to figure out what you actually want the text to be, because in my case, as you can see, there isn't a lot of space where to add text, but I will add text here, and I'll add it on top of her head. So as you can see, I have selected the T, the letter T. It's displayed blue right now, and if I tap on the image, on the edit, it will this text field will saying add text, and if I tap on that, ooh, yikes, it will do that. And here you can enter the text. For me it's gonna be Elsa, and then there's text size, which I will drop a little bit, so like that, I suppose, or I could actually make it a little bit bigger, like that, see? And that's actually perfect. I won't even change the colors, but actually I will show you guys how it's done. So in the font style section, you can select the stroke width and with whatever, and then text color, which for me it's gonna be dark, well, it's gonna be like, I don't know, blue, of course, and the stroke color, which will be light blue, like that. Now in the background you can I don't know, the background, whoa, now the background is like the length and the width, yeah, and it's like the size of the background, like sideways and up and down, like all four ways. Okay, like that, and the background will be, well, like that, I suppose. And oh, and that's like how it looks like. Then there's also spacing, which you can adjust here from 0 to 100%. The bottom here, I have on the bottom I have this vertical spacing, which is way too big, so I'm gonna just drop it, and I'll drop. Oh, whoa. Okay, I guess that works. 15%. Okay. Yeah, but since the background color, I'm gonna go and the background color, I'm just gonna like that, because I don't really need a color. I'm gonna also do this. Actually, right now, if I do this, oh crud. If I do this, I can actually add background color. Shit. But I won't, because I can't really position the name too well. Now once you're done, just tap that green check mark there, and it should add the text to your image, your edit. And you can also just merge these layers if you want to. So let's merge. What the? Okay. Well, that's interesting. Well, that's very interesting. It kinda messed up. I don't know how to undo this thing, but yeah. Oh, the name's off, so I can turn this thing back and quickly name like that. So, alright, I can just add text here. Oh, whoops. So, like that. Oops. Oh, right. Okay, like that. And yeah, that's about it. I'll add the name. Then if I click that, well, as you can see, the name is said. You don't even well, if I do well, yeah, the text has a whole new layer here, as you can see, but I don't know if I can merge the layers, if I tap that. Oh, interesting. Now, well, yeah, that's that. Now, the next thing I want to show you is how you can get the speed paint recording from Ibis Paint. So what you want to do is go back to the gallery. Well, for starters, save this, and then go back to the gallery. Oh, I said it again. And go back to my gallery, and then just do that. Cancel. Then just tap on that on the edit. Then go to these three dots down here and select save movie, and then you can select from 6 to 300 seconds. I'd say it's best to take 60 seconds if you want to post on Instagram. If you want to post on YouTube, you can take 300 seconds. If you're posting on Facebook, well, I'd say 120 seconds would be okay, or maybe 180. Although for Facebook, I also would recommend around 60 seconds. So yeah, once you press that, choose the length of the video, the speed paint, you'll be prompted to this screen. The encoding process takes a few minutes. Would you like to start? Just press OK, and as you can see at the bottom of the screen, it will start encoding. And if you for some reason want to cancel this, you can just tap the cancel button. As you can see, as it encodes, the video plays. Alright, so for this video, this will be it. I will probably make a part 2 about this, but that'll be later on, maybe in a couple of weeks. But before I end this video, a few disclaimers and an announcement. First, a disclaimer, do not use fan art when you make art. Don't trace fan art is what I mean. For example, for this artwork I used Sarabi from Lion King, a screenshot from the movie, not a fan art. If you use fan art, you simply are stealing an artwork from someone who worked hard on it, and you'll probably, or most likely, will get in a lot of trouble for that. And if you don't want drama and trouble, simply don't use fan art or any art that isn't like made by Disney themselves. When it comes to bases, that's the second disclaimer about bases. If you use bases, do not use pay-to-use bases if you haven't paid for them. If you have paid for them, sure, go ahead, but if you haven't, don't use them at all. You're just gonna get yourself in trouble, and you'll cause the artist additional problems. And they are already, and the artists in the Lion King community and in any community are stressed enough with their art and commissions and all that stuff. So do respect their work, and don't use pay-to-use bases for your needs unless you actually pay for them. Instead use free-to-use bases, which you can find on basically anywhere, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, DeviantArt, Google, anywhere, even Pinterest. And the same goes for line arts. Those you can find on Instagram and other websites too. For example, you can go to Instagram and look up the account TLK_line art, and there you'll find quite a few awesome line arts from Lion Guard and Lion King. Now, it is always good to have a permission before you use any line art base or anything like that. It's best to notify the artist that you're gonna use it or that you have used it. But in the best case, it's best to actually ask the artist if it's okay to use before you use it. Because if the artist doesn't want you to use it but hasn't updated this description of the base or the line art, you might kinda get in trouble, a little bit at least. Now about that announcement, due to my data plan ending, I will not be able to make videos for a while. I will be online though on my social media 2 hours a day, but that'll be at the library, which means that I won't be able to make videos like these for a while. I mean, I can make them without my voice, but that won't be the same. So I'll make the next video probably when I get more data running on my phone. That I'll promise I'll come back with another video. But until then, stay safe guys, and thanks for watching. And of course, make sure to subscribe to my channel, watch the video till the end. Of course, like the video to help me reach out to people with this useful information. And of course, tap the bell icon to get the latest notifications from me, like community posts, streams, uploads, and so on. Alright, thanks for watching. Peace out.